Greetings and salutations, and welcome back to Quest for Glory 5, Dragonfire. Things are going to be a little bit interesting this week. We're currently in a scheduled power outage where I live. But unlike previous such occasions, I have a UPS, and I saved up some power in my laptop battery, and I'm hoping that this will last through to the power returning in, I'm guessing, 20 to 30 minutes. It might be a little close, just looking at how much power is remaining. So there's every possibility that the stream will go down briefly for a little while. Hopefully not. We'll see. The other thing is, I don't know how the game is going to perform without with the computer not plugged into mains power. The computer tends to run a little more slowly when this happens, and as a result, yeah, I don't know what performance is going to be like. And finally, again, because I'm in the middle of an outage, I don't have my second monitor as usual. And so I'm not in a good position to scale up the game for myself. You should still see it scaled up, of course. But I'm going to be playing in a tiny little, I think it's a 640 by 480 window on my main laptop screen. So this is going to be interesting, especially since we're about to go into a combat section. Anyway, enough of that. Oh, and I forgot to what's it thingy, Hoojar. Mount the games. Where's my desktop? There we go. Mount the games CD ISO, CD image. Taken from, there we go. That's more like it. Taken from a legitimate CD, please let me note. But I don't want to have the CD in all the time. So I've just created an ISO and I mount that on the computer, and it acts as though there's an actual CD there. Right, and yes, let me just note this little, note that I left to myself. I want to get in. This is the second Rite of Rulership that we're at. Oh, wow, this is tiny. Yeah, this is the second Rite of Rulership. But because I don't want to just get steamrolled through the Rites of Rulership, let's see, steamrolled through the Rites of Rulership without getting to explore much, I want to complete this rite, and then... Oh, hi, I think I've been noticed. Yep, I've been noticed. Oh, obviously not great. That's okay. I'm just going to retry that. What was I saying? Oh, yes. The idea here is to finish this Rite of Rulership, and then take the token that will prove that we finished it, and then go off and explore. We'll actually hand in the quest at a later stage. All right, let's see if we can... Let's see. Where's my... There. Peace, dudes. Peace. Nope, that did not work. Nope. Okay, I'm going to reload that. So we need to actually get them... Alright, coming through. You know what? It's a very twinkly one, but I'm going to cast the hide spell as well. Oh, that is loud. I'm so sorry. Can I turn the volume down a trifle? Sound effects volume, there's no master volume. I'm going to turn the sound effects down a bit. I wonder whether I can, from here, levitate up. I don't think I've tried this before. It seems to be cutscening me. There is a familiar and unpleasant odor coming from the liquid dripping from the drain. You get the de-stink impression. The de-stink impression. This must be the sewer system for the fortress. Now, I knew that this was a one-way into the fortress, but I didn't realize we could do it as a wizard. You know what? Let's go for it. I'm just going to recast my hide spell. And we're going to go through the drains. Well, looks like we need to open the drains. And we are a wizard. Oh, fine. If we want to target it, we have, as far as I can tell, we have to do this. Cast a spell to open the grate. Nice. And in we go. Wonder, is the music over loud for you as well, is my question. Just looking at the music. Hold on. It doesn't look like it. Hold on. It doesn't look like it is too loud for you. So I'm okay with leaving that. Okay, so we're here at the privy. They have not yet noticed us. Let's cast hide. And what's the best way of doing this? Saving. Saving is the best way. Use this one. Don't mind me just running through all of you lot. I'm just going to vanish every so often. Nothing in this room worth taking. There's nothing stored in here that is of any use to you. Okay, fair. Let's try calming everyone. A quiet feeling of calmness suffuses the area. This guy's not calm. There must surely be a way to do this without killing anyone. How about Dazzle? That did nothing. Let's see. Attracts dumb people. Protect against the damaging effects of undead spirits. Protects from heat, lightning, and cold. Universal, detect magic. Can try detecting magic. Nope, nothing of interest going on here. Maybe as the wizard we actually have to kill everyone in here. Oh, hey. My hide spell wore off. Just going to turn down the volume on my end of it because that's getting a trifle annoying. I'm a little surprised that I'm not finding a way of solving this peaceably. Alright, well, okay, we've wasted a lot of mana in that case. So let's reload. And, let's see. We do have Frostbite, which is a bit on the overpowered side, but also on the mana heavy side. Let's play with that a bit. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything terribly useful there. Let's try lobbing a bomb here. Oh, that didn't work out. That did so little damage. Wow. I mean, sure, I'm doing some damage here. Oh, no, I missed. Alright. Oh, yeah. Performance is not happy. I mean, that did some damage, but look how much mana we're left with. Okay, that's no good. Right. I wonder whether these are more efficient. Oh, kittens. Shooting the walls is not efficient. Nice effect, at the least. Okay, that's those two guys down, but I'm short on mana now. I mean, there's very little stopping me from just going home and resting. I have 4 mana pills. I do have 3 mana potions. Let's see what a mana pill will do for me. Wow, the answer is next to nothing. Okay, can I get some of them clustered for some cold? So that would be nice. Come on, guys. Cluster up, everyone. The answer is no. They are not clustering up. Oh, kittens. Oh, run away, run away, run away. Oh, it's getting late. It's time for me to sleep, apparently. A good night's rest sounds very appealing in the middle of this fortress full of enemies. Where's my health? I have 1 healing pill. Oh, nope, that did not work out well, did it? Okay. What happens if I hit them with a force bolt? Yeah, very little actual damage. It looks to me like lightning balls are more efficient. Oh, you're kidding me. He dodged that. Okay, let's reload. I suspect that I usually grind a little more before coming into this as a wizard. Let me think for a moment. I could swear that there's a way of doing this without killing everyone, but I don't for the life of me know what it is. Maybe if I can get everyone to come to me, maybe I can get them all in a calm spell and that will do it. Oh, please excuse the chugging. Hopefully, the power will come back in about 10 or so minutes, and I will be able to put the computer on mains power. And, oh dear, I'm stuck on geometry. Oh wow, slideshow. Put the computer onto mains power, and I'll be able to run things at a decent frame rate. Those guys are just not interested. See how if I can aggro the lot of them, ideally. You can't see me. Now you can. No, they're just... As soon as I get too far away from them, they're de-aggroing completely, it would seem. Which is a bit of a nuisance. Okay, that got a couple of them. Maybe this, honestly, maybe this is the way to... Oh, hey, there, okay. Okay, hold on. I'm going to pause here. Because this is a nice moment. This wizard here, I want you to take a moment. First things first, let me use a mana pearl. Note that he is zapping me. I want to... Let's have a reversal spell and first things first, just for survival purposes. However, I don't know whether you noticed, but he's carrying a magic staff. Do you remember Quest for Glory 3? Do you remember the major weakness of magic staffs? Hold on. I messed that up slightly. Trigger spell? Observe. Kablooey! You trigger the magic on the wizard staff. And that's him down. Oh wow, I am really low on health though. Health potion. Oh no, not spells. I want a health potion. Full heals. I like full heals. Oops. Oh, accidentally looted that guy. Don't know where you came from, but that's okay. Okay. I mean, we're making progress. We're killing the guys. Okay, that, you know what, that works. Oh wow, I'm nearly dead. I am nearly dead. And low on stamina. That was the wrong thing to lead with. Also, I think I'm out of health. I am. I am out of health potions of any sort of... Okay. Friends will cry and maidens weep, your heroes in the grave asleep. You may yell and you may roar, but better if you click restore. The moral's plain, the old refrain, frequently just save the game. Okay. Okay. So, I'm feeling like... Okay, that was not good. Okay, hold on. I should be able to get both of those guys. If I can just line it up nicely. It's a little awkward because of the perspective, but that's not the end of the world. And there we go. That's much more like it. Yeah, you see, he's not getting quite caught in the full cone, but that's okay. That's okay. So that's those two dealt with. Let's see, who do we want to take on next? Ideally, we want to avoid them hitting us with arrows. You know, like that guy's trying to. We want to goad them into melee range. And I think those guys are probably going to be coming around the mountain when they come. No, coming around the staircase. Hopefully, that means that... Ooh, can we catch a whole bunch of them? Oh, this is a wonderfully overpowered spell. There are a few things my wizard's heart likes as much as an overpowered spell. Oh, that is beautiful. Oh, that guy's still alive. Still alive. Much like GLaDOS. Give me a model, please. There we go, he's down. Might as well do some looting while we're here. Tum-ty-tum-ty-tum. Now, is the wizard here yet? That's the question. The answer is... yeah, there he comes. So, trigger spell. Kablooey! And here comes... and this is... okay. So this is the boss. This is the general that was supposed to be here stopping. Let's see if I can calm him. Can I talk with you now? No, that just made me attack you. Okay, that was not what I wanted, but... okay. Oh dear. Give me a health potion, please. And then run here. And then take some mana pills. There we go. And the others all just run off. Magic Axe, General Shield, and some drachmas. We loot from him. Nice. Now, I think... there is a way of doing that peaceably. I'm pretty sure. I just don't know what it is. You know, I'm actually going to look that up. Hold on. Now that we're safe. Let's see if I can find on UHS hints. Some hints for Quest for Glory. 5. Whoops. Not Quest for Glory. Quest for Glory. Quest Gore Glory is something very different, I'm sure. Okay, here it is. UHS Hints has some hints for Quest for Glory 5. Let's see. Rites of Rulership. Rite of Conquest. Let's see. Okay, as a wizard, let's see. So, all the protective spells, Calm, Dazzle, Frostbite, Wizard, General is easy, okay, cast Dazzle and kill him with Frostbite. So they don't tell me how to do that peaceably, so it looks like maybe it's a Paladin thing. Okay, I see. So it looks like there isn't a peaceable way to fix it. If you're a paladin, you can calm him down with peace, then you use Sense Aura to learn that he has lost all of his honor, and you can fight him. Alright, fair enough. A little disappointing that, but we're through, and we have the thing that we need, which is this general shield. From the lightness of the shield, you might think it too fragile to be a good defense, but there is obviously some magic involved in its making. Speaking of which, this axe glows with magical power and gleams with the sharpness of its blade, and that's a kind of cool look. I'm going to wield that thing. So while we... oh, that affected our magic. Let's drop the shield. Yeah. Whoops. So let me just double check that doesn't affect our... no, this just affects our offense, and in a good way. So let's head... oh, wait, hold on. One more thing. Just take a whole bunch of these spears, because we know someone who will buy spears from us. How much weight are we carrying? Too much. Somewhere around here it should surely tell me... carrying 13,000 of 10,000. This might be a problem, but I can drop things. If so, let's just, for just in case that is, let's just save. And I'm just going to Mystic Magnet back home. We could use some sleep, I'm sure. And then the idea here is to have some food. Then we're going to head down to Folus to sell this pile of spears that we just looted, as well as other stuff that we looted, and replenish our stores. We want more healing, I think, is what we've learned here, amongst other things. The other thing that we've learned is that, honestly, that flame dart spell isn't all that useful in combat. So I'm thinking maybe we should swap that out.
Today's treat is good cabbage. It was supposed to be spaghetti and meatballs, but Rover threw a cabbage at Tony Maloney and it fell in the sauce. Then Tony threw the meatballs
That could
back
work.
at Rover, but Rover dodged them and they hit Sal instead, so she dropped all the spaghetti.
Less encouraging.
But Tessie slipped on the spaghetti while she was carrying the carrot salad, so it went everywhere.
Oh dear.
Everything was mixed up, so they picked up what they could salvage and put it all in with the sauce and cabbage. They just added some water and salt.
Yeah.
Voila! A meal you won't find anywhere else.
There might be a reason for that, no man. I don't know whether I said that the last time we had this meal, but it remains true. Okay. Note, by the way, that we're draining stamina pretty quickly. I think that's because we're overloaded. Oh, that's not a major problem. We're about to go and do something about that overload. And we don't need to go anywhere in a rush right now, for the simple reason that we have the issue with the general. Only we are in a position to actually complete the Rite of Rulership. And as a result... sorry, let me just check something quickly. Is the stream chugging? Yeah, the stream might be chugging a bit. Power is very low. I'm definitely hoping it comes back soon. Just let me see. I'm waiting for this to catch up the stream. Yeah, it looks like the stream is chugging a bit, which is a real pity. I do apologize for that. Animation is fluid on my, or relatively fluid on my end. Again, hopefully once the power comes back, which should hopefully be soon, I should be able to improve things. And... okay, yeah, we've run out of stamina, but we're right here at Folus anyway. Yes, yes, yes. You know what? I don't actually care what you have to say about the Rite of Conquest. Let me just sell a bunch of stuff to you. I have 26 of these things on me. See what we can get for them. Wow, okay, he's not shifting at all on that. Well, that's fine. I got a good 130 for that. Wow, okay. Fine, fine, fine. Okay, swords at least I think you'll... Whoops, misclicking. Swords at least I think you'll go up on. Ah, power's about to come back by the looks of it. Ah, power's back. I'm going to give it a moment before I restore power, simply because I want the power to... I just want to make sure that the power is a little more stable before I plug it into the laptop. So give me a moment. We'll just just give him 5. I'm going to keep this stack. Yeah, we were just selling stuff to Folus for a bit there. Just wait and see what the stream is looking like. The stream's not great. Just give me a minute or two before I plug it in, and then we will do that, I think. So, yes, also our poor hero should probably rest for an hour. Regain back that stamina. Let's go see Salim and Julinar. And of course, where is my coin? It's my drachmas. Oh, actually, yeah, I want to see what else might be worth having in there. We don't use fetch that off, not trigger. This is becoming a bit of a mainstay weapon, as is this. Dazzle, Calm is already there, Hide is already there, Tick Magic's already there, Levitate's pretty circumstantial. Yeah. Protection, I mean, these are all things that I would pause to do anyway. Zap, RIP, Boom is just a little underwhelming, honestly. I mean, granted, spell skill is more than twice. The spell skill for my lightning ball is more than twice that of the boom spell. But even so, all right. I don't think I'm going to change what I have there then. Okay. While we listen to Stella playing her music, while I'm going to take my earbuds out, I'm just going to go and turn on the power. Back in a moment. Okay, and I am back and the computer is plugged in. Just let me situate myself so if you hear various creakings and such like. I'm going to go to my, there we go, my scaled up preview, meaning that I can actually see a little more clearly what's going on. Let me just see how the stream is looking. Waiting for people to move a bit more. Yeah, looking good. Good. Right. I don't need to look there anymore.
Did you hear the latest news? The weird wizard has fallen asleep and can't be awakened. Something even stranger than usual is going on there.
We fear the Archmage Erasmus.
Excuse me a moment. I'm just going to go on mute for a moment. Right, sorry about that. Someone came in. It's quite late here and I was saying my goodnights. And yeah, sorry that muted everything. Unfortunately, just due to an issue with OBS that I don't know the solution to, I currently have all audio going through one source, which means that I can't mute just one thing. Anyway, back to the game. And oh, not that. Right, talk to. Oh yes.
It is a pleasure in
Right,
this time of
so
so many hardships to see your friendly face.
Erasmus has been put to sleep, has been drugged.
It disturbs me, this drug that has stricken the Archmage. I have heard of sickness from which the victim will fall asleep, but not one from which they will not awaken.
That does sound quite dire.
The wizard Fenris assured us that his companion was not suffering from a magical spell, nor did I find signs of illness upon the Archmage. Thus I believe that it must be some sort of drug of which we do not know.
Oh, that is troubling in its own way.
He appears to sleep peacefully, but it is strange. Like the coma that those poisoned by the assassins suffer, it is a sleep that brings no healing to the body. It is a sleep without rest.
Yeah, which sounds like it might be detrimental in the long run.
For your wizard friend. Here, take these magical flower seeds.
Oh, that's
They
sweet.
grow almost overnight and spread great beauty and fragrance.
Oh,
I hope that this will make your journey less sad.
I think it likely will.
Flowers soothe the soul. See ya.
Thank you, Julinar. What do you say,
With all
Celine?
the murders going on here, I bet I know who did it. Must have been the druggist and the apothecary with the poison.
You are the druggist.
Oh, that's right. I've got an alibi. Guess it was someone else then.
Oh, I do like Celine.
I'm delighted that my business has boomed so, but it's kind of a bummer when you think about the wire.
Yeah, that's very fair.
We're trying to figure out what kind of drug has Erasmus out of it, but we really need to get some of the drug to tell for sure. Let me know if you happen to score any of it.
Oh, I think we can probably manage.
Julinar and I were teleported to this really cool place by a talking mouse. Sounds wild, but we weren't tripping. It was so mellow there, we just sort of floated around.
Yeah, we've been
couldn't
there.
get the whiz to wake, but other than that, it was totally neat.
It is a neat place.
Colonel Mustard comes up to you carrying the lead pipe. Don't trust him. I suspect he eats meat and has other nasty habits.
Oh, I do like these two. Okay, so... Oh, right. So we can't get stamina.
Fill a bottle, where would I be?
I am afraid that you have sold the last bottle to that
Let's get more
Hey,
healing.
thanks.
Vitality, fireproofing. Oh, so we're going to need to go to chakra for mana. Okay, well, let's get some poison cure. I think we have some.
Okay, we'll do it.
Let's check that. Yeah, I only have one. Yeah, maybe I should buy. Let me try. Buy. There we go. A few more poison cures. Now that we have a drop of money on us.
Hey, thanks.
Good. Right, let's head out. So that's dire news. Presumably that was triggered by our completing the quest, even if we haven't handed it in. I don't need anything from you, right? Wait, do I need anything from you, Marak? I handed in the 2 pizzas, didn't I? So, yeah, I think we're fine with Marak. For now, at least. I'm guessing Chakra will have something to say about Erasmus. There we are.
No one has been able to bring him out of his sleep. Forgive my manner today. I am distracted by what has happened to Erasmus. You are very welcome here.
Yeah, it's perfectly okay, Chakra.
I tried many spells to awaken Erasmus, but he remains asleep. I don't understand what is going on here. Why harm Erasmus this way? It bothers me greatly that I cannot seem to do anything about this situation. I do not like feeling helpless.
Understandable.
Erasmus seems to be sleeping peacefully, but he cannot be awakened. Neither my spells nor Julinar's healing have had any effect. If Fenris were not there to help him, Erasmus could very well sleep himself to death. Fortunately for Erasmus, Fenris casts most of the household spells himself.
Oh, that's useful.
Fenris is very upset.
Yeah,
He can keep the house
understandably.
afloat as long as Erasmus is alive. Fenris does not want to think what will happen if Erasmus does die. Fenris
Especially with that thing
Erasmus
suspended as high as it is.
Erasmus fell asleep in the middle of drinking tea while playing a magical game. Erasmus loves games and is a keen competitor, so Fenris knew something was wrong with the tea. Fortunately, Fenris prefers root beer. Be careful. There are many forms of danger. Some may be as innocent in appearance as a cup of tea.
Or
Farewell.
other consumable. Yeah, we definitely want some of these mana potions. I think I'm kind of inclined to stick to mana potions.
Thank you for doing business with me.
Let's see. Oh, did we buy that? Oh, yes, we did buy that bracelet from him. Yes, that's okay. I think we're done here then for now. Did I equip that bracelet? I did not. Oh, right, of course, but it replaces my kata pin. But I suppose I ought to wear it because it does increase my magic. Right, so let's head out. We probably want to stop in at Erasmus and Fenris's place. Find out a bit more about what's going on there. See if we can learn anything. I don't think we need anything from him. Or from Sarah, or from Wolfie. Let's see, if we keep going back this way, we'll come back to, yeah, the guild house and No Man. So let's head up this way, do a bit of investigation. Archmage ill is what that said. Those I's and L's looking the same boxed me a bit. The great wizard Erasmus, who has been a friend of Silmaria for many years, is reported to have contracted a mysterious illness. He remains unconscious at his home in the clouds. Yeah, just imagine if Fenris were to fall ill as well, and thus the spells involved in that floating house were to fail. Oh, hey, Rakesh.
Good day to you. Ready to begin your next quest?
Begin,
You
yes.
will need the use of a boat if you are to find where the Hesperian mercenaries have established their base.
Oh, I'm ahead of you.
It is
Oh,
always
sorry.
a pleasure to speak with you. I am in darkness, my friend. I believe I know who is behind these things, but he is shielded to me. I cannot sense the good or evil within him. Until I know for certain, I cannot act. I know so little about boats. I prefer the solid land below my feet rather than deep water. Liantars do not swim particularly well. If you do not know how to swim, I'd advise you to learn. The waters are very dangerous for boats.
In all fairness, that body plan probably is pretty bad for swimming.
Farewell.
Yeah, nothing about Erasmus and company. Probably because he's still set up to think that we're thingying. Actually, you know what? I'm going to put trigger in here. Oh, I can't cast magic spells with anything larger than a dagger. All right. Well, we're not using this thing then. So I was wondering when looking at Chakra's inventory why the magic dagger existed, considering that we could so easily equip so much better stuff, but it's because the game won't let us actually cast spells while we're wielding that much better stuff. Oh well.
Fenris awaits you.
Okay, I was a little worried they wouldn't let us in, but thankfully Fenris is seeing us at least. I'm glad to see the stream is operating a little better. I do wonder what that's meant to be, that little sort of bubble thingy there. Just a single bubble in the middle of the dark. Okay, so let's swim. One-handed because we're carrying a dagger apparently. Not apparently we're carrying a dagger. Of course we're carrying a dagger, but apparently that precludes us.
So
our
Fenris and
swimming
Wizard
with
will
left
keep,
hand.
and now he won't wake up. Before he was wired, now he's unplugged.
Nice line.
I'm starting to get really worried. I've tried everything in spell I know trying to wake Erasmus.
Yeah, shame. I mean, I imagine they're pretty close, being wizard and familiar. Sufficiently close that it's not entirely clear which of them is the wizard and which the familiar, or whether there is in fact such a distinction with the two of them. So, yeah, I imagine that's pretty horrible, in fact.
Erasmus seemed fine. A little obsessed with that game, but that's normal for him. Then he had a snack and he fell asleep and he hasn't woken up since. I'd expect him to be playing the game, sleep or no. It's taken a lot of magic to keep this house up here. I never expected to do this on my own. It's a real drain on my resources, let me tell you. He was just eating those chocolates you sent him, then he
Chocolates?
zonked out.
Hold on, we didn't
He's
send
not
any
even
chocolates.
snoring. I've never seen him like this. Quiet!
You explained that you never gave Erasmus chocolate.
But the chocolate box said that they were from you.
I'm sure it
We
did.
found them on the platform in Silmaria, and Erasmus assumed you'd left them for him. I know the box is around there somewhere. Here, you take it. I'm
There we
really
go.
worried.
A clue.
I'm not sure what I would do
Oh, there it
without
is.
Erasmus. If you think of a way to help Erasmus, let me know, okay? Bye.
You pick up the chocolate box. So, oops, oh dear, I just brought, there we go, hold on. I just exited to the desktop. Well, not exited, I minimized all my windows, is what I'm trying to say. So, let's look at our inventory. So, chocolate box, slightly different. And this candy has the odor of overripe fruit. That does not sound all that appealing, and in fact is a trifle suspicious. Okay. Of course, it's not a trifle, it's a chocolate, but you know what I mean, I'm sure. As if anyone ever knows what I mean. Ah, woe is me. I have no idea where I'm going with that, but I went. Now let me see. I want to get to Julian Company. I think this is the quickest way. Because they want to know about the drug. And, hey there, Wolfie. Hey there, Sarah. I wonder, can Chakra tell us anything about this? Oh, and also we might want to have a look at that magic knife, because that might be an upgrade for us.
Welcome again.
Okay, you have nothing new. Tell me about this magic knife. 500. We can afford it. Let's go for it.
I thank you for doing business.
So let's see what this does for us. So, okay, offense goes up a respectable 30 points, as opposed to this, which takes it. Actually, whoa. The magic dagger is equal in offense as the magic axe. I won't say no to that. Okay, right, well, yes, chocolate box. Now, just in case this interprets me as trying to have him eat the chocolate, I'm going to save here.
I have no taste for such a thing. My thanks, but
Oh,
no thanks.
not actually what I was asking, thank you, Chakra, but fair enough. I was hoping that maybe he could cast that spell that Erasmus cast. Also, I like the little pink glitter from our new knife. Greetings, Magic Goat 73.
Good to see you again.
Okay, guys, tell me about what you think of
Thanks.
this.
I bet this will really hit the spot.
No, Salim, no. You explain that you believe this chocolate is drugged. Not in a good way, Salim.
Oh, then I guess they give me the munchies instead of fixing them. That's not so good. I'll have to check these things out. I'll let you know what I learn about them.
Not that I'm actually in favor of recreational drugs anyway, but it was a line. Okay, so I don't think you guys have anything new to say. Okay, good. in that case, I think we can actually head out, do a little bit of light adventuring. Yeah. Let me see. I think I'm just going to use the Mystic Magnet. Which probably wasn't the most efficient way, but it'll do. It'll do. And we can get to here. To the city gates is what I want. And we can rest a moment and go out adventuring. Now, we do actually have a couple of options. We could stop. We have a little target range here, and we could, for example, see if we can improve the efficacy of this boom spell by practicing it, basically. Likewise, we could, we can zap this target with lightning bolts. If we go to spells, where's our... So spell skills 454. I wonder how many lightning bolts it takes to get up to 455. Let's try 3. Lightning balls, not lightning bolts, really. Oh yeah, 458 now. Now, question, where's our frostbite? 373. Because this is actually a pretty powerful spell. So, what did that do for us? 380. So, we can stay here and grind if we want, but I want to go and adventure, really. Maybe what I'll do is, let me just save quickly. Maybe what I'll do is, off stream, I will... What accuracy is considered good? Accuracy. We don't actually have an accuracy value, I don't think. If what you mean is our spell skill, I genuinely don't know. I think you just get more damage the higher the number goes. But I'm just going from the fact that Lightning Ball is doing fairly well for us at the moment at 458. Frostbite's doing decently for us, but is chewing through mana at 380. Boom Spell is not doing good work for us at 200, so calibrate from that roughly. And Flame Dart is down at 336 because we haven't actually used it that much for combat, and also hasn't been doing a wonderful damage. Anyway, so let's explore the Isle a bit. Oh hey, well let's practice our. See, look at that. That is such wonderful damage. This is just a gloriously overpowered spell. So I think... Oh, big number goes brr. Got it. Yep, pretty much. Look, the experts in this series of games could probably give you better values than I, but I've never played it... How do I put this? I only play it casually, really. I'm not a speedrunner. I'm not a min-maxer or anything like that. I just play it... Ooh, hey, dragon. I just play it for fun, so I get it to the point at which it feels good to me, basically. Have some batties. There's not much for us to do here, but this is a nice dramatic scene. The temple doors are tall and intimidating. Don't worry, we'll be coming back here eventually. I'm not going to engage with these batties. They're way too annoying to actually hit. So I'm just going to leave at this point. And, we're low on stamina. I'm going to rest for an hour. There we go. Nothing bad happened to us. We've recovered. It is getting a bit late. Oh, hey. Weirdings. Kinda tough. Was that all? I think we got through them. Wow, I'm actually a little surprised that we killed those guys. Those kinda tough. And again, that just goes to show how overpowered that Frostbite spell is. If I recall correctly, we learned that in the previous game, where it was basically just an AoE projectile. Now, question. Can I use this magic chainmail without it doing anything bad for me? Nope, it drops my magic and agility. That's no good. It's slightly annoying, honestly. I would like to wear that. I am thinking maybe now is the time to cast that RIP spell and have a rest. Where is it? There we go. Right, let's have a nice sleep. You rest for a while and recover stamina. Okay, that's good enough for me. I was planning on sleeping till morning, but, you know, I'll take it. Heavily overloaded. Oh, am I overloaded? I am. 10307 of 10200. What am I overloaded with is the question. Oh, wow, unit weight. I have 2 of these things and they're 4,000 quarks apiece. No wonder I'm overloaded. What do I have that I can happily drop? I don't really want to drop these because I think they'll get me some decent money. Yeah, I only have 75 quarks worth of stones. I could use dropping about just over 300. Awkward. I think, yeah, I could drop the swords. Oh wait, yeah, the swords are 450 quarks each, and I only have 1. How do I drop this? I'm getting hungry. Time to have a bite to eat. There we go, and I'm no longer hungry. Is there no drop option here? That is my question. Maybe what I have to do is get into a scene. All right, well, let's go. We want to go. Come on, go around. Pathfind. We want to go here. This is one of the places that I wanted to visit. Now, can I just drop this somewhere? No, I cannot. Okay, we're just going to have to live with being encumbered. And then we can teleport back and explore the other part of the isle. Note here a dragon pillar. I didn't realize there was one at this spot. I'd forgotten that. Examining the pillar closely, you read the following inscription on the magical rock. By the raising of this stone, the dragon now sleeps. And we have the Pegasus. Note that this game is actually somewhat correct to the original stories by having the Pegasus be unique and not a species. However, remember also that we were told by the famous adventurer to look for a stream near the Pegasus, a stream created by the Pegasus. The crystal clear stream meanders through the mountaintop plateau. The water looks cold and inviting. Taking a drink of these waters, you feel incredible joy and excitement. It's as if you have been reborn. You feel like you can face any monster or challenge and be victorious. This is great. Actually increased our vitality, perhaps. I wonder, did that affect... Oops. No, didn't affect how much we can carry, but that's okay. Now, this is why I brought some amphorae. Let's get some of this hippocrene water. I'm just going to take a second dose. Right. So I now have 1 amphora. Out of curiosity, did that change? Yeah, I think that did increase the weight that we're carrying, which is fair. The water of the hippocrene has an exciting smell to it. Reminds you a little of a sunny dawn after a winter's blizzard, when all the world glistens and sparkles with icy diamonds. So yeah, good stuff. We are still overloaded, but that's okay. We will hopefully live. But let's see if we can get up here to the Pegasus Eyrie. Round and round we go. Where we stop? Well, I know. Now, the question is, how did we get there? Now, we have to cross this. There is a big rock that makes a good fulcrum for the fallen tree branch, which we haven't actually done anything with. A long piece of wood seems to be a tree root growing out of the maze at top. Now, I wonder if we can levitate. I'm going to save here because I don't want to run out of mana and have to go and redo a bunch of stuff. So, let me see if I can just levitate. I shouldn't be able to just levitate because levitate only takes us up. Oh, actually, I could levitate to here, couldn't I? Oh, that's the simple answer. It feels like you're levitating on top of the world. It's almost like flying. Okay, so as a wizard, we don't actually have to go all the way over here. I'd forgotten about that. Well, it works for me. Pegasus feathers, I'll take those. Grab an ample supply of feathers. Alright, and I think that's about that for this spot. Here's the Pegasus. This marvelous creature looks like a horse with wings. This must be the legendary Pegasus. Right, and let's magic magnet home. Wibble, wibble, wibble. And I think we should go straight to Pholus and sell off some of this horrible heavy stuff that we're lugging about. And that's advantageous because Pholus is on the way to the famous adventurer, which means that we can go and turn in some of that hippocrene water that we're carrying around. Oh, I might as well, while we're here, might as well see if there's anyone new in the Adventurers Guild. There is not. Oh, anything on the board? No, nothing new on the Adventurers Skill Board. Adventurers Skill Board? The Adventurers Job Board. You know, I was planning on this being just a 1 hour stream, but I'm having a lot of fun at the moment, so I'm actually going to push on for a little longer. Much like our hero, who's pushing on despite having no stamina. Hey, Pholus, you like these, don't you? How about you give me 1,500 for it? I'll come down to 1,400. 1,300. Ah, fine.
We got a deal.
Still gave us a ton of money.
You think I'm made of money? Hey, I won't pay more than this for it. We got a deal.
Okay, and a sword. I think we only have the one. I'm just going to sell it off. Now, this is a nice piece of equipment. How about that? Oh, he's not impressed. Yeah, I'll take it. And my piddly little knife. Give me 6. Fine, he's not budging. Okay, good. And let's pop into the famous adventurer. Ah, there's the music. It's genuinely one of my favorite things about this scene. This location is the word that I'm looking for. Not the only thing that I love about it, but one of it. The famous adventurers correspondence school here in Silmaria is easily one of my favorite parts of this game. Well, no, not easily, because there's a lot of really good stuff in this game, but it is one of my favorite parts, I do think. Anyway, here, you asked for some hippocrene water. Have a drop.
I'd know its smell anyway.
And we're spinning with joy.
The scent of the sweat of the wild bull you're riding. The chill of a starlit night on the top of a mountain peak. The perfume of a lover's lips. How could I ever forget this? It's the drink that makes men become gods. It's adventure and glory and life. It's what you're here for, isn't it? It's why I was here for so long, I just didn't realize it.
Yeah, pretty good stuff.
Ask me that question again when I've had my quaff of this stuff. I've been dead for so long here, and I didn't even know it. This will bring me back to life again.
I hope so.
You tasted it, didn't you?
I did.
You couldn't help but drink deep the waters of the Hippocrene. It's the milk of Mother Nature, the liquor of inspiration, the very spirit of adventure.
Hmm.
Come back here after I've had the chance to enjoy this.
We're excited to
I'll
come
try to
back.
find something you'd be interested in.
Thank you. And we still have a drop of Hippocrene water, you may notice. We can use for ourselves if we so desire. Now let's do the old video game what's the word that I'm looking for? The old trusty video game walk out and walk back in.
Welcome back, lad. I wanted to really thank you in return for shaking the cobwebs from my head and dusting me off with the Hippocrene water. You know, there's not
Washing you,
much
more
in
likely.
return for the Hippocrene water.
That's
I
fine.
was much into that magic stuff.
Ah, it's
Did
fine.
meet a dying leopard man while traveling
Ooh.
through the jungles of Tana once. He had a magical scroll on him.
Sorry that he was dying, but
Destroys everything for miles, including the magic user.
ah,
I never had the nerve to try the spell, so he gave it to me.
is this an Ultima game?
Sometimes, though, a last resort is all that is left. Sure hope you never have to use it. It's a gorgeous morning today, isn't it? Makes me
Oh, I
wanna
do
run
like this
outside,
change in him.
Dive off the dock, swim to who knows where. It's that kind of a day.
It is good to see him like this.
I am alive again. I feel like I've just wakened from a long sleep. I've got some books to write and stories to tell, and then I'm off to find some new adventures and new tales. Life's too short not to enjoy it fully.
Especially compared to how drained he was, how fatigued, how wearied he was when we first met him. This is just such a wonderful change, and I do love it.
You want to know my real name? Which one do you want to know? My name is Davy Jones when I sail upon the sea. I've chorused with the sirens as they sang their songs to me. I've supped on Circe's island, though she thought I was a bore. And she's the only girl I hope to never see once more. You want to know my name is...
Okay, it's the same one. I think we'll get more of that as we go forward.
There's only one in all the world. Kind of sad thinking of it all alone like that. Everyone needs a lover sometime.
Yeah, I hear you. Well, I suppose there are those who are happy without.
Farewell, and enjoy every moment of your adventure. Even the worst is better than being dead.
I think I'm likely to enjoy it, worry not. I'm going to go out and come back in once more, see if we can get more. I wish there was a medicine that good in real life that could make anyone happy, you say. Yeah, that's a panacea. That does sound like it would be pretty cool. I think there would potentially be downsides. This particular case
Good to see you.
is one
Got any stories you'd like folks
where
to
I
know
think it
about being a
is
hero? I'm writing a new book.
pretty cool, but I would fear that people would get addicted to the water and not actual experiences. But yeah, I could see it's a lot of places where it would be incredibly useful.
Good to see you, lad. Couldn't be better. Started a new chapter in my novel Quest for Glory story. It's about this correspondence school graduate who wants to become king. Purely fictional, of course.
Interesting.
If I know anything that will help you on the rights, I'll let you know.
Thank you.
Didn't like the last name I gave you?
I liked
Well,
it.
how about this one?
But what else do you
Gypsy
have?
Davy I am called by when a lady follows me. Blackjack Davy, raggle taggle as together we both flee. Though she leaves me for her husband when she tires of the game, still she blushes and looks wistful when she hears folks call my name. You've got enough stories to fill a book. Maybe enough to fill 5 books.
Nudge, nudge, hint, hint.
Keep on adventuring.
I'll come back to him, I think. He has more for us, but we have our own adventuring to do. Let's ironically rest for a bit, recover, and then, whoops, I've clicked out of the game. There we go. And then let's head back to the gate and head around the other side of the aisle. Oh, actually, no, wait. Better There are a couple of options here that have opened up, I think. I'm just wondering which is best. And we have both the wax and the feathers, but that's not going to help us just yet. That's not going to help us for that. I think we want the boat.
Calimera, are you interested in taking a boat ride today?
I am. Yeah, that's fine by me.
I've often wondered what it would be like to fly over the water rather than sail the sea. It would probably be safer.
You might be right. Ah, this boat. Well, I don't know what is wrong with this boat, but pointing and clicking seems to work well enough. I should be able to use the keyboard keys, but it doesn't seem to work properly. So pressing right, I turn slowly right. Pressing left, I turn quickly left. Pressing forward, I go forward and left. So it seems like it sort of pulls to the left all the time. It's weird. Anyway, I don't really want to go around this side of the island. I want to go this way, in fact. But at least, pointing and clicking seems to work properly. So let's stick with that. Yeah, no, come on, Andre, sail the boat. And I think this one is going to be relevant to us. Oh, we want to stop and eat. I hope we're sharing this with Andre. There's the fortress on Sifnos. And let's see, can we?
We are beyond the island of Sifnos and into the territory of the Tritons. We must turn back.
Okay, that's fine. You can let me off here then. Oh, hi guys. A bunch of bear men. No, they're not bear. They're wearing clothes. Oh, this spell is so wonderfully overpowered. I unashamedly love a good overpowered spell, at least in a game like this. You know, there are games that it will destroy, but in this one, you know, combat's not the be-all and end-all. So I'm happy to just slaughter my foes with magic. In a game, you understand. Not, you know. I would certainly not slaughter my foes with magic in real life. Definitely not. Absolutely not with meteors. Alright. Well, let's... Whoops. I clicked out of the game again. There we go. Let's rest for the night. Cast RIP. Enjoy 8 hours of blissfully uninterrupted sleep. Andre, I'll trust you to get back to your own place. Ah, there's a interesting looking dragon pillar here. Oh, this one. Okay, let's have a look here. This carved stone pillar has a strangely ominous appearance. Just looking at it gives you the feeling that powerful magic must be involved with this dragon pillar in some mysterious way. Just touching this pillar sends a thrill of magic through you. Despite its disquieting appearance, you are certain that its magic is somehow protective. So... I wonder whether we can detect magic around here. We can. There is a powerful aura of magic radiating around the dragon pillar, and an echo of magic where the stream flows into the earth. There is also some residual magic on the granite wall near the end of the stream. I wonder, can I trigger that? No. Okay. You drink from the cool, clean waters of the stream. So, you might think that there's... Definitely not, you say. I would absolutely not use cool space magic to obliterate enemies either. No, I trust that you would never do that, Magic God. Definitely not. Also, cool space magic sounds cool, I will say. Right, so yes, that scene you might think is interestingly elaborate for something that had absolutely nothing going on. Oh, we'll be back there. That's another good bit. Okay, so nothing much else here. Yeah, we're back at the Pegasus Island. Oh, that's fine. We're just going to leave these guys. They won't have much for us. Okay, so nothing much else on the main island. But we are eventually going to learn how to travel a little further afield. So I think then that it's time to hand in the token of our current quest, our current Rite of Rulership, and make some progress. So, and then I think, let's see, yeah, it's getting quite late here. once we've handed in the general shield, I will and once we've handed in the general shield and gotten the next quest, the next Rite of Rulership, I think we will close up the stream for this session. Pick it up next time, hopefully.
You have won the right of conquest.
Yep.
Everyone will be summoned to the Hall of Kings.
Thank you. Where's Magnum Opus?
The shield of General Claudius has been brought back by the Prince of Shapir. The invader base has been destroyed.
It's actually standing, but
shall remain free from their menace. Behold the winner of the right of conquest.
Thank you.
Never again, tragedy
There we are.
struck the rites of rulership. Magnum Opus was found dead outside the city beside the dragon pillar to the east. This was not a noble death. This was murder, pure and simple. All of your lives are in great danger. Take care and be wary always. Go now. Mourn our fallen comrade. You will all be summoned to the next rite of rulership.
A second death, and again next to a dragon pillar, we note. You are dismissed to rest up for the next rite. You then return to the Hall of Kings.
The Hesperian mercenaries were vanquished, and Silmaria stands proudly. General Claudius was defeated. There is one enemy of this kingdom that has long been a foe for long centuries. It has the soul of evil, and thus draws evil to it.
Sounds concerning.
It lives, there is fear. While it breathes, there is anguish. You will have to journey to the heart of terror and pain. You will face fire and fury, and above all, death. Journey to Hydra, there to face the creature that gives the island name.
Yes.
Teach it the fear and pain it has given others, and destroy it.
Okay, that's a little vengeful for my taste, but all right.
To prove your worth. This is the right of valor.
Take care and be wary always, you say. I like that. It's ominous, but somehow well-meaning. Indeed, it's well-meaning because there's ominous stuff going on. You're escorted by... let me try that. Try reading that again. You are escorted by guards through the corridors of the Hall of Kings and eventually led out of the gate.
This rite of valor is a throwback to tradition. The Hydra is a monster from antiquity and is seldom defeated. It cannot truly be killed, for it regenerates from any injury.
Handy for such
Greatest
rites.
challenge will be in getting to Hydra Island. It is beyond the area where the fishing boats can safely travel.
Well, let's find out some information before we close up.
I am frustrated and angry, and Silmaria feels like a cage.
I can
The
understand that
assassin is
feeling, I
waiting
do think.
somewhere
Well,
nearby,
that's the
I am
angry
certain
part.
of that. I am afraid I am not the calm paladin I should be right now.
That is
Forgive me,
understandable,
my friend.
Rikish.
The assassin is just a tool, and his master is the one that enrages me. I want vengeance rather than justice for the wrongs he has caused.
Yeah, but at least he recognizes that that is what he's feeling. Not confusing the two.
Logos insisted that the Hydra would be the right of valor. He thought that it would get you, Elsa, and Gort away from Marit, and thus you would be safer from the assassin.
Good
I
thinking.
argued that by turning your back to a murderer, you only get struck from behind.
Also a good point.
You should be seeking the assassin, rather than fighting some fabulous beast. Minos sided with Logos, and so you are seeking a monster rather than a madman.
Oh, don't worry, we'll find the latter eventually.
The Hydra is a three-headed dragon. It is almost entirely immune to magical spells. It can only be injured by a magical weapon.
Oh, good thing we got that knife
Not
then.
even the legendary heroes of yore can defeat the Hydra by themselves.
The heroes of my what?
With the defeat of General Claudius, I do not believe we will be troubled by an invading army anytime soon.
Nice.
All who wage war knew of the general's reputation and respected his abilities. They will not dare to share his defeat.
No one wants to be defeated by someone who crawled up through the toilets.
Magnum Opus was found murdered on the road west of town. He was slumped against the broken dragon pillar. It was just like Kokino's death. This is no mere assassination. It is a ritualistic murder and has a darker purpose than we now know. We must learn the purpose of these murders and stop it before the murderer accomplishes it.
There was actually a game called Our Darker Purpose. Nothing to do with this, I don't think, but still.
Be particularly careful right now. I have a bad premonition of impending violence. Get down!
You quickly obey Rakish's order. Oof. There's our assassin. Hold on. Poison cure pill. You managed to get Rakish to swallow a poison cure pill before he passes out from the agony.
Guards, to me!
No, you say. I agree. I'd been wondering when that was going to happen.
But he will live. He was struck by the poison, and without your antidote, he would be dead.
And yes, he would be dead if we didn't have a poison cure pill. Thank
Rakish
you.
is a paladin and does not believe in revenge. We all believe in justice. This assassin must be found and pay the price for his actions. Find this assassin, Prince of Shapir, and make him face justice.
We'll get him eventually, worry not. You are escorted by guards through the corridors of the Hall of Kings and eventually led out of the gate. So, Erasmus is unconscious. Rakish is unconscious. Let's move away from these poor guards so we don't worry them too much. And yes, as I said, if we hadn't been carrying a poison cure pill there, and if we hadn't administered the poison cure pill, Rakish would indeed have died. Okay, current events. Standings after conquest. The Rite of Conquest has been completed. Winner of this rite is Thorm. Current standings in the Rites of Rulership. Thorm, Elsa von Spielberg, and Gort. I'm not quite sure where Elsa got standing. Oh, finally you want to go... You say, oh, finally you want to go after the assassin, Logos. Indeed, he's been rather relying on the assassin coming to us, and, well, the assassin has come to us. Murder! The body of Magnum Opus, competitor for the Rites of Rulership, was found beside the shattered remains of a second dragon pillar. Marit mourns his courage and bravery. They do say that 2 points do not a pattern make, but it is starting to look suspicious. Rite of Valor. Competitors must travel to the island of Hydra, defeat the Hydra, and return with the Hydra's teeth. May the best person win. Rakish saved. Rakish Sartana, paladin, narrowly escaped death by poisoned dagger. The assassin escaped by magical means. Thorm, Prince of Shapir, saved Rakish's life by giving the Lion Taur some poison cure pills. The assassin is still at large and considered to be extremely dangerous. You've never heard what before, Magic Goat? Alright, let's head down to the lower level. Let me think for a moment. Oh, examine the basket. The apples are a sweet red variety with the fragrant, mild odor of ripe fruit. The bananas are slightly green and far from overripe. Okay.
Oh, friend of my people, it is always a pleasure to see you.
Oh, 2 points don't make a pattern. Yes. Technically speaking, 2 points can be fitted to any graph at all. You can make a curve, a line, you can make a sine curve, whatever you like with 2 points. It's only once you have 3 points that you start to get the beginnings of a pattern. Let's see.
What can I sell to you today?
I'm wondering whether we can do something specific here.
Sailors, and the dock was covered with fresh calamari and mackerel. I miss the fish.
Oh, Marok, you're making me hungry for fish. I do have an idea here, though. Balloon painting.
What is this? It is unlike anything I have ever seen in this world.
You explain that this is a picture of a balloon, and you are trying to build one because we are.
Oh, very remarkable. But what has this to do with me?
You explain that you have need of a heat source and would like to buy a brazier since he's been cooking gyros.
My
Food sounds
brassiere?
good, indeed.
It is something that I need in order to
Mara?
sell my freshly
I'm not-
prepared wares. However, I do have an extra brassiere I
I'm
can sell.
not sure if brassiere means quite the same thing, Marak. Anyway, we'll buy this. I mean, maybe I'm wrong. I think brazier is one of those things. Actually, I'm not going to bargain for this thing. That I've only seen written.
Well. Good luck, and please be careful.
Thank you, Marak. Okay, so we're going to need that eventually, but not just yet. Before I start in on the right to, let me think. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to stop here. Make a save. That'll do. Right. Yes, so as I said, it's getting a bit late here, so I think I'm going to call the stream. Thank you very much for joining me. I hope you've had fun. I very much have. I do love this game. I truly, truly do. And I'm glad that I did manage to stream while the power was still out. If not perfectly, at least, you know, functionally. Anyway, thank you again for joining me. Stay well, and goodbye. It was fun. Take care. Best of luck and stay wary. Thank you, Magic Goat. Thank you. I hopefully don't need to be wary, but we'll see. Goodbye.